Ideal professionals. Report generation. We want to generate, after posting our transactions, we need to generate our reports and account receivables, account payables, general ledger, financial statement, and inventory. So we go to Peachtree. Select our company. Say open existing company. Our company is Success Gate Limited. We click on OK. The next thing we need to do is to make sure that all the transactions we posted and saved has been posted. So we can just repost by selecting the tax menu. Then we'll come down to system and we select post. So post all transactions, all journals, we say OK. So just to confirm. So to check our reports, we go to report and forms. Select report and forms. You select account receivables. Under account receivables, we have different kind of reports. We have aged receivables for customer with outstanding invoice. We have cash received journals. We have contact lists, customer ledgers with detailed transaction information and outstanding balances. Then we click on, we double click. So these are our customers from 1st of January 2013 to 31st January 2013. We have WAFA, tell us the debit, all the sales journal, and the credit journal. The beginning balances, the invoice, sales invoice, the CRN, that is the return inward, credit note, then now giving us the outstanding balances. This is the report for all our customers. You can also export our report to Excel. You can send it through email. You can send it to PDF. But the first thing you must make sure is Excel must have been installed on the system. PDF must also be on the system to be able to create PDF version of your report. So if you want to export this report to Excel, I can just click on Excel, create a new Microsoft Excel workbook. I'll just click on OK to create new, saying copying customer ledger to Excel, initializing Excel, creating worksheet. So this is creating worksheet. So this is my Excel. These are my customers' balances in Excel. So it's just 1 minute to export to Excel. But I'll make sure Excel is installed on the system, that is Microsoft Office. So let's close this. No, don't save. We also have other reports regarding customers and sales. You can also select our sales journal, sales transactions displayed in journal format showing debit and credit. Let's select it. Let's double click. This is our sales journal. Beginning balances, Chief Oni, debit credit. Wafa is our customer. Barry the Barry, food, cost of sales. Is invoice number 1001, invoice number 1002, and so on and so forth. So let's close this. Let's now go to accounts payable. Other accounts payable, we also have 1099 vendor reports, information with transactions amount, account payable, cash receipt, electronic payment register, purchases journal, item purchased from vendors. Let me select purchases journal. I double click. So these are invoices, beginning balances for Mr. Biggs, for KFC, Vitafoam, food, CRN, my invoice. Then you can also scroll down to see more reports. You can close this. You can also select vendor ledger, that is vendor transactions and their balances. I'll double click. It's our vendors, Mr. Biggs, KFC, and Vitafoam. Start, some have paid. Start is paid. Some have not paid yet. So we have to pay our creditors. These are the creditors we have paid. So our account debited. So this is the return outward. So that is the vendor credit memo. So they will debit our balance once we return their goods. Then beginning balances, then their balance, debit, credit amount, and balances. So we can close this. Then we go to general ledger. Assuming we set up budget, we can now check our actual amount and budgeted amount to give us our variance amount. But for this, didn't create our budget. So let's go to our general journal. Or let me go to general ledger. Okay, let me get general journal also, no problem. Let me double click. This is what we posted in our general journal. So I'll close this. This is our distribution. General ledger. So this shows all our accounts. The beginning balances. All our account, set of accounts, it shows their debit, credit, and their balances. See UBA, Zenith, account receivables, everything that transpired during the month of January. Our motor vehicle, there was an motor vehicle, 1 million. Voice additional 1 million naira motor vehicle, so our motor vehicle is now worth 6.9 million. Registration, and so on and so forth. This is our report. So we close this. You can also look at our general ledger trial balance. It's our general ledger trial balance as at the ending of January, that is 31st January 2013. So it's our trial balance, because this will automatically generate trial balance and all our report. So you can also go to financial statement. In the financial statement, we have balance sheet, we have cash flow, we have income statement. That's our P&L account. So we can select balance sheet, say okay. So our balance sheet, Success Gate Limited balance sheet at 1st January 2013. Scroll down, show our capital is our total assets, our total liability and capital. You can also close this. You can come to our cash flow, show zero amount. You can say okay to see the full. So we have operating activities, investing activities, and we also have financing activities. These are our financing activities. So you show the net increase or decrease in cash. This current month, this year to date. So because we are still in January, so both of them are the same thing. Assuming we are in February, it will show February amount, then year to date will now be addition of January and February. So you can also close this. You can go to our income statement, show amount, show zero amount. I will say no. I only want to see the account that posted. I have my sales, food, sales, beverages, supplies, foam, training services, my cost of sales, my expenses, and my total and my net income. That's my net profit. So I can also say close. The next thing I want to talk about is inventory. I also have many inventory reports, but the report I love most in under inventory is inventory profitability report. I'll double click. For my inventory, I sold food, beverages, supplies, and foam. These are the units sold. These are the sales in amount, cost of sales, amount, the profit, the gross profit percentage, and total gross profit. The amount that I sold most of supplies, 60, and gave me a gross profit, but my highest gross profit percentage is foam. That is 50%. This is telling me that the sales to cost of sales, the unit, the selling price to the cost per product is higher. That's why it's giving me a very high gross profit percentage. But for the supplies that I sold most, the selling price is close to the cost price, so giving me a gross profit percentage of just 28.57%. So this is telling me that you can always analyze your reports and know where to adjust your selling price in order to give you higher gross profit percentage. But overall, supplies is still 57%. That's giving me the highest because I sold most. That's percentage of total. So that's how to analyze your report. Let me check one more inventory report. Let me go to inventory adjustment journal. So this is inventory adjustment journal. Foam return from customer 5,000. So I can also see detail. If you want to see the invoice or the journal that was used to post a particular transaction, you can just double click on it. Then it will take you to the inventory adjustment that was used to post the particular transaction. Let me close that. Let me close this also. You can also select one more inventory valuation report. Quantity on hand, I have the cost method, FIFO, quantity on hand, item value, average cost, percentage of inventory value. So you can also explore more on your own. In this tutorial, we talked about how to generate different kinds of reports under the account receivables, account payables, general ledger, financial statement, and inventory. I hope this has been informative for you, and I want to thank you for viewing.